right when I was turning the album in, these guys from London had texted me some beats. And I'm sitting in my condo in Buckhead. And he sent me a beat, and all I kept hearing in my head is, my president is playing. I said, oh, I gotta go to the studio. So the day I go to the studio, I go in there and record it. And everybody in the studio base is like, all right, that's cool, but the album's done and we're great. Like, he's not the president and we know this. And, you know what I mean? It's like, I was like, no, this is going on the album. And everybody was like, no, bro, it don't make sense. I mean, the election ain't until like 5 or 6 months. Like, you wild. I said, bro, he's gonna win. You have to look at the way the world, he is gonna win, because you know why he gotta win? Because we ain't got no choice. And we gotta do everything in our power to help him win. And my man was like, all right, whatever, put it on the album. So we made it, I think it was the last song, right? Yeah. And I had got Nas on it, and Nas was on, he's like, yeah, I'll do it. You know, he didn't really, I don't think he knew what I was doing. Like, he just liked the song. He thought it was just a good song. Yeah. And I remember, I'll never forget, we sitting over at one of my people's house when they was calling it out, and he won, and everybody was jumping around. Bro, I told you he was gonna win. This is what they telling me though. Yeah. The same people told me to take the song off there. I knew he was gonna win. You was right, but to me, I stood on what I believed in, and it happened. So that's that being a disruptor, right? And what really let me know that that was the move, and again, being a disruptor, I'll never forget, it was inauguration time, because you know you win, then you gotta wait till inauguration. And I remember Jay-Z called me, he's like, yo, I said, I got a party at he wanted me to come up and kick it with him. I said, I got a party at Love, I think that was the name of the club in DC, Love. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna pull up, me and B. I was like, word. And he's like, yo, because he was like, yo, man, I need to put a verse on that, my president. I was like, yeah, well, you know, come on, let's do it. So I'm thinking he gonna send me the verse, right? I ain't heard the verse. We in the club, and I'm performing the song. The music stops, and then Lenny S throws on the instrumental. He started rapping the verse that I've never heard in the club in front of everybody, and they going crazy. That's hard. And I'm just sitting up there, I looked at my man, I said, I told you. That's crazy. And that changed everything. And then the craziest thing is, real quick, when Barack, he invited me to a correspondence dinner. I got there in New York. I flew all the way to New York, Tom Ford suit, the whole thing. I was looking like it. And the Secret Service said I couldn't come in. So I had to get back on the plane, fly back to Atlanta. I was hurt. I'm talking about, I was just like, because I had paid for all these people to be bused to the polls and plugged in with Hot 97.5, the radio station, Hot 97.9, and did all these programs so people can come vote. So I was like, damn, like I'm with you, bro. Yeah. But then that's what reminded me that my past was so real that I couldn't, you know, take it personally. Forget about that. And then I'll never forget. It was maybe like 2.5 years later, 3 years, and they got this correspondence dinner, and I'm in London on tour, like I'm touring Europe. And my mom called me, she's like, hey, baby. She said, you know the president just said something about you on TV? I said, nah, I said, no, they don't really. She said, I'm telling you. I said, well, tell my sister to send it to me. And she sent it, and the clip said, my first term, I sang Al Green. My second term, I'm going with Young Jeezy. No way. And that's when I was sitting there, I was like, I like this guy, man. Because he's right. He can't stand beside me, and I respect, maybe now, but not then. But he still gave me my props from across the room, because that's what I have to do sometimes with people that I know from the street. Yeah. I can't have you in my mix, but I see you and I love you, right? And that was, that's when I was like, he got some ice in his veins.
Boy, you said something then, though.
You feel me?
But that's a disconnect, though.
Yeah.
Bro. That's like being able to understand and identify what you can't do.
Right.
Not a lot of people know that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, bro, I love you to death, so-and-so, but bro, I can't be with you right now.
Nah,
it's the block too high.
And by the way, if they really love you, they're gonna understand that and respect it, because they want the best for you. You know what I'm saying? Like in any sense, especially for someone like yourself or myself, if somebody's around you and they know the type of energy that they might bring, or the type of things they might bring around you, and they see you in your light, then they're being selfish. Yeah. And even for me, I was mad, right? I was upset. But when he did what he did, he let me know that he saw me.
Yeah.
And there's been so many times that I've been out and see somebody I used to hustle with or something, and I'd be like, man, what's up? That's right.
Acknowledgement, that tip of the
And
hat.
even like sometimes my team, like, who was that? I'd be like, oh, yeah, long story. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Barack for that, man. You know, but me and him gotta have one of these sit downs like me and you have.
Oh, hell yeah.